I'm here with Tammy Honaman, and she's the magazine editor and jewelry designer, and you have a fascinating discovery to show us.
I do. It is a new stitch. Guirlande Lins has developed and taken peyote to a new level.
That is amazing.
I know. I mean, who thought peyote could go any further than it already has?
Yeah, I mean, some incredible things have already been done.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was my first stitch, so it's kind of my favorite. So I can't wait to see the difference.
All right. Well, so traditional peyote, stitched and woven so the ends are together, would form a tube that looks like this. And then if you did tubular peyote, it would look like this. And then peyote with a twist looks like this. So you can see how the orientation of the beads is different in each one of them. And if you're familiar, bead crochet looks like this one. Okay, so again, it's just basic peyote. So I have, this is like a 10 by 11, I call it, my 10 by 11 swatch. Very simple, I just have two different colors on each end, just more for visual. You can change this up, make any pattern you like. Then this is where the twist comes in. So I'm ready to do the twist to show you how we take this to the next step. And we're gonna go through that bead. Oop.
So this is all about the thread path?
This is all about the thread path. And then through this guy here. And what that'll do, it'll bring the two corners together. And I'm gonna pull, I'm gonna make sure I have my tail thread, and then I'm just gonna pull these two together.
I see.
Kind of nudge it a little bit. There we go. And then from here, this one I have already anchored. I'll just put this one down. I've got this next one anchored and ready to go. There we go. So then I pass through this bead here, which then sets me up to continue doing the peyote stitch just in this section. And I'm gonna work up and then I'm gonna work down. And I'll just show you a little bit of that.
Okay, so once you've created the twist, then you can build on top of it. That becomes your new row.
That is correct.
Wow.
Yeah, and so you can see if you know traditional peyote, up, 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 you got your up, down, and you're just gonna fit beads right into that space.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. And so the trick here is now, once you've learned the stitch, is then how to develop your patterns.
Show us what a couple more stitches looks like, just so we can see it kind of evolve.
Sure thing. And then once I get up to the top corner, I turn back around. So I'll do one more of the blue, and that'll be my last stitch for that row. Oops. Right, and now I'm ready to turn around. So I'll pick up a green and go back down and go back down.
That's so cool, I love it.
Yeah, and then it just builds and builds and builds.
Wow. Well, let's take a look at a few of these samples that you brought with us.
Sure thing. So these are just basic with the spiral in the pattern, which is done just by putting those two ends with a different color. There are so many different ways you can take your patterns. Most of these are all just really very basic. And then the necklace is done in what they're calling Cellini spiral peyote with a twist, and that was a project that was done in the magazine by Susan Sassoon.
That's really beautiful too.
It's fun.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us.
You're welcome, thank you.